Hi guys, let's continue with our C++ tutorial. Let's start with basic concepts of object-oriented programming language. So we have objects, classes, data abstraction, and encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, dynamic binding, and message passing. So these are the basic building blocks for the object-oriented programming language. We'll see one by one in detail. So let's start with the classes and objects. So what is a class? A class is a user-defined data type, and it is a collection of data members and member function. And it is a blueprint of an object, means before implementing, we are just planning what to implement and how to implement, we can say. So it's nothing but a plan, a basic plan, we can say. So the example to understand what is class is that let's take an example of a class of a car. So every car shares some common properties like wheels. Every car has four wheels, one steering, two side mirrors, speed limit, we can say, and many more. So in programming languages, we use the term, technical term, that is attributes in place of properties. So these are nothing but the these are nothing but the attributes. So these all attributes is nothing but the behavior of the car, or we can say in other words. So these are attributes, that is wheels, steering, speed limits, windows, mirrors are nothing but the attributes. These are all nothing, these are represented by the car. So this is the example of a class. So it's nothing but a user-defined data type. So, and this was all about the class. Now, objects. So objects is nothing but the instance of a class, and it's a runtime entity. So why there is a need of object? So because there is a need of object because in order to access the contents of a class, we create an object. And when a program is executed, the object interact by sending messages to another. Means in order to access the class, we have to create an object. So object plays a key role. So please note that whenever a class is defined, or whenever we define a class, memory is not allocated until and unless we create an object for that class. So as soon as we create an object for that class, the memory is allocated. So let's see how object classes and objects works. So let's implement a simple program. So we'll print the person details using class and objects in C++. So let's print the person name and the phone number. So let's implement that. Hash include string using namespace standard main function return 0. So let's define a class. So class space any name. So here we are printing the person details. So let's keep it as class name as person. And inside that, for now, let keep it as public. This is nothing but the access specifier. We'll discuss about this later. But for now, we keep it as public. And then we'll define a data type string name and then int number, So thus we have created a class. So in this way we define a class. Now inside that we are creating an object for that class in order to access. So hence this is nothing but this is how we create objects. So now let's print the statement and the name of the person, again slash n in order to print it in next line. Say in input object dot name. So here in this way we access p1 dot name. So same for cout and phone number slash n and then in p1 dot number. So this was the first person. So I'll copy the same thing and I just have to change the object as p2. So let's take the name as the name of the person as Madan and then phone number something like this, and then again the second one as Raj, and then so this is how. Oh no, we have not printed that, so we'll print the statement p1 dot name and then p1 dot number. So after that handle, and to make it look like tabular form we use the slash t. So this was the first person. We are just taking the input and we are just displaying the thing. So for the person to just changing the object name. So now let's take the input as Madan, the phone number with this, Raj, phone number with this. So as you can see, we have created a class as person and we have passed the two variables as string name and integer data types, sorry, and then so in this way we have defined a class, and inside the main function we have created an object and just we have taken the input and we have displayed the person details, that is the name and phone number. So this was the basic part. In we have seen how to define a class and how to create an object and how it actually works. So in the next video we'll see more about this in detail. So this was the basic part or basic level. So in the next further videos, we'll discuss more about these classes and objects and further building blocks like abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism, message passing dynamic in detail. So till then, thanks for watching.